Monday Night Jam Session is here.
It's Black Jesus.
Not a boy.
Hell yeah.
Look.
All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Perry Gamble here with another Monday Night Jam Session. I thought you were supposed to be doing the introduction from here on out.
Look at you. You done took off with it. You took off running.
You get to do the last words of benediction.
That's fine. I'm prepared for it today.
Oh, looky there.
If I don't forget.
Wrote some of them down, got them planned out and stuff.
Yeah. Thought about it in the shower a while ago.
What?
Got it all thought out. What are you drinking? Keep staring at it like.
Well, it didn't taste how I thought it would taste. That's Dr. Pepper and some American honey, but I didn't like it.
Oh.
But I'm gonna drink it because that's what I do. Is I drinks the liquors. So would you care to explain this cap you got on, sir? First off, out the gate, let's talk about this cap you got on your head because I didn't know if you could see it. Oh, we can see it. We can see it. For the people that are listening, Reagan has a cap on that says Reagan's a snitch. You want to give the backstory on it?
So what? I don't even remember what episode it was. The dip cone episode when I told about my what my pickup line was, and you called me a snitch, and then it's stuck in your head that I'm a snitch, and you stuck with it. And so my cousin the other day, my cousin Glenn, he texts me. He goes, "Hey, where you at right now?" I was like, "I'm at my parents' house. What's up?" "I'm across the road. I got a gift for you." I was like, "Heck yeah! Like what could it be?" You know, thinking. And then he rolls up, hands me this hat, and I'm like, "What is it?" And I looked. I said, "Oh." I said, "You listen to the podcast, don't you?" He goes, "Yep." And I had that made. I said, "You want me to wear it on the podcast, don't you?" He said, "Yep." I said, "All right, I'll wear it."
What better place to wear it than the podcast where we found out that you're a snitch? At least you're owning it, dude. It's it's one thing to be in denial. I'm not a snitch. But you're owning it. You're wearing it, and that's a nice cap. I kind of want one now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of what's it gonna do? Sit here tonight, and we can just go back and forth. But
yeah.
I do have a new pickup line though.
Oh, you do? Oh, I gotta say before you hit the pickup line, I want a cap. I know you were pushing the dip cone t-shirts, but the Reagan's a snitch cap is way better. Way better. Way better.
I think the dip cone shirts would be a lot better.
No, caps are in right now, and I want one of those caps. So, yeah. So I kill us with a new pickup line, so that way it won't work for anybody else.
It didn't work for me either. It didn't work for me either. But here goes. Hey, I don't really like Menudo, but what's up with me and you though? Do you know what Menudo is? No. I told that to some white girls. They didn't get it.
Do I know what Menudo is? Come on, man.
I told some white girls, and they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Do you know what that is?" "No, I have no idea." I was like, "Never mind." Never mind.
It's almost arguably chitlins of Hispanic people. Almost arguably. No, you don't agree?
You it's almost, and then you cut out.
It's almost the chitlins of black people for Hispanic people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they I told I heard it from a friend, and he told it to his wife, and it was a big funny, everybody laughed, and everybody down here gets it. And then I told it to some white girls, and they were like, what? And I was like, never mind. So if you're around South Texas or know what that is, it might work for you. You try it out.
Give it a try. I mean, hopefully she doesn't listen to the podcast, and you can it'll work for you. But that's all right. That's decent. What's up with me and you though? It's good. It's good. It'll work. I don't know.
Somebody will get it to work.
Somebody will give it a try, and we'll hear another Monday Night Jam Session success. I got caught up on that word. A success story.
I ain't giving up on it. I'm gonna try it till it works. So
There it is. Don't quit. Don't quit. Kind of how people don't quit riding paint horses. Don't quit. Don't quit.
don't you ride a paint horse?
Don't quit. That's my motto for it. Don't quit. I have to say, I know you're not supposed to ride a horse based on color and stuff like that. But in my top 1 horses of dislike, paint horse is at the top. Top 1, paint horse. There's nothing else.
Really?
Yeah, I have a strong disliking for a paint horse. At one point, I owned 3 of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're in a bad mood every day or what?
No. When I wasn't riding them, I was in a good mood. When I had to ride them, strong dislike.
It's their attitude or just the way they look or what?
The colors don't mind me. You know, I'm not big on colors. You know, you're not supposed to look at color of a horse. It doesn't matter. But I don't know. It's just something about a paint horse that just, I don't know. It just doesn't sit well with me, really. I don't know. I got this one here at the house, and he's just so stubborn. Man, I've had a bunch of horses in my lifetime, my short lifespan.
Yeah.
He is the most stubbornest horse I've had. Out of all the paints and everything, he is the worst one.
To get rid of him. You like him too much. You like him too much.
I do. As much as I have a dislike for his stubbornness, I like him. But I think he's finna find a forever home. Well, I hope a forever home.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he's finna go. But I don't know. It's just something about a paint, man.
Man, you could send him up north and get some money. I got a friend up north that she actually hauls horses for people all over this and that. She's from Missouri, but she just travels up and down the roads from east. I guess the furthest east she said she went was Kentucky, but went all the way to California, back and forth, always hauling horses. And she sent me pictures of these horses, and I kid you not, stuff that you would never, you wouldn't give $200 for it down here. Like, it is not good looking stuff. She said they're giving anywhere from $7,000 for these horses that look terrible. $7,000. She sent me one today. It was nice. It was marked up good. I can't even tell you what its official name was, but it looked like a chocolate caramel Swiss. Like it was pretty.
A paint horse?
No, just a horse, just a regular old horse. But she was sending me paint horses too. But this horse she sent me, and I was like, man, that one's nice. I said, I'd sure like to have that one. She goes, if you got 30,000. I said, dude, what? She said, this horse sold for 30,000. I said, what can he do? He's a trail riding horse. I said, what?
Before you go attacking $30,000 trail riding horses, you cannot put a price on peace of mind.
That's true. And I said, it ain't worth that. And she goes, it's worth it to somebody. And that's why I have a job. I was like, well, I guess you're right.
There it is. That is. Now, yeah. But I don't know. My little paint horse, man, people tell me, oh, he's so cute. Like, yeah, he's cute, but ride him. And
yeah,
cute is the last word that comes to mind when they ask me what I think about him.
Yeah. For sale, though.
For sale. But he's cute.
Not on sale.
He's cute and for sale. But I think I got him sold. I think he's finna go down the road. I don't know. I honestly don't know why I was hanging on to him. He's stubborn, and then he knows what to do. It's just a matter of getting him to do it. And they say horses are a reflection of their owners. And
that's why my horses are always laughing. I'll be serious.
Sorry.
That's funny. I laughed.
They're a reflection of their owners. So, I mean, I could understand why, I like him so much, I guess. I don't know. But
you're gonna be heartbroken. It's gonna be like tequila. You're gonna call the owner. Well, can I come pick him up and ride him for a little bit?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I've had many horses before Tequila, but I don't know. It's just that one's she's cool. I think she's cool because nobody else liked her. In the
Yeah.
beginning. In the beginning of Tequila, nobody liked her. She had a book on her a mile long, about how bad she was and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this
I
one,
mean,
no, I don't.
you hear stories like that all the time though. When guy I help work cows, he's got a horse that he bought for $800, and everybody told him like, don't buy her. She's never gonna make nothing. She's not a good horse. She's you're wasting your time. It's turned out to be his best best horse. His go to, his number one. He can go catch cows on her. He work cows, do anything. Put his kids on her, let him ride him. Just all around good horse. And everybody told him no.
No, see, that's the whole thing about it. Yeah, this horse might not work for you, but he's good for me.
Yep.
So, you don't like him, he don't work for you, but he's gonna fit somebody else, down the road. So I don't know. People would even Tequila and stuff like that. Oh, she's crazy and stuff like that. That's cool and all. She's crazy for you, and she was crazy for me too. But
Yeah.
she'll fit somewhere. And we finally worked it out, and we got along, and we went on down the road, and she was one of my best horses. And then now I got Mr. 19 here, and he's not ready to go yet. I would like to put a little bit more time on him, but the buyer's kind of pressing me.
Yeah.
So just knock a little off the price.
Weren't you the one
and
that
send
told
him
me
on his
that?
way.
I was gonna say, weren't you the one that told me sell them as soon as you can, get rid of them?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I believe in that. Yeah, but I took a liking to him, and now we're in the training process.
Yeah.
And now that we're in it, it's like I hate to send him, and he's not where I want him to be.
Uh-huh.
But the buyer's like, I want him now, and I'm like, well, I'll just knock a little off the price, and you get what you got.
Yeah.
So,
I had one like that, and man, I hated her. I hated her guts. Just hated her. Hated riding her. I knew I had to ride her, and just absolutely hated her. Wanted to get rid of her so bad. And then finally, everybody kind of, quit asking about her and this and that, and putting some time on her. And she kind of got to where she worked pretty good. And I go catch stuff on her, and I could work cows on her. And I was like, man, I'm starting to like her. Then somebody comes up to buy her, and I got rid of her. And I was like, after like a week after, I was like, man, what if I just kept her a little longer? What would she have been? But
yeah, well,
oh well, get over that.
now that I'm telling you about it, I'm kind of debating if I want to add more to the price. No.
I missed it. What'd you
Oh,
say?
I said now that we're talking about it, I'm kind of debating. Sorry, if I want to add more to the price. Yeah, because when you think about it, I have a standard for horses when I sell them or whatever. Okay, and he's not where he's supposed to be, but the buyer's pressing to buy him now, but he's not ready. So if I sell him now and the owner doesn't like him, and he goes to trashing my name, well, he's not this, that, and the other. Well, I told you this before you bought him. This is why you paid the extra money to take him now before he's done with training. The extra money is for this horse is a piece of trash. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
For the slander of the name.
Yeah, so it's you're paying to slander me because I know he's not gonna be what he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Versus letting me keeping him a little while longer and then taking him from there. So
Or you give them I know this ain't a business side, but or you give them a price break and be like, look, I'm giving you this break on this horse. Don't slander my name when he ain't exactly what you thought he'd be.
ooh, that's you're taking a big gamble there. You're taking a big gamble there.
That's bad business.
You're taking a big gamble there. Like, please, I'm gonna sell you this horse, but please don't slander my name. Don't do it. That's a big risk.
Yeah, might as well get your monies out of it.
Yeah, so I think I might jack the price up. And well, why are you doing that? Well, because he's not done yet, and I know that you're gonna slander my name. so I gotta charge you a little extra.
I hope the buyer don't listen to this podcast, or you get it sold before it posts.
I don't care either way. If he sells, he sells. If he don't, he don't. You know.
Yeah.
Somebody
will buy him.
Somebody will take him. He's cute.
He's cute. Kid horse?
Huh?
Kid horse or what?
Can your kid ride?
Uh-huh. Yeah. David
That's all I got there. Is it a kid horse? I can put a kid on him and lead him around.
Yeah.
I
don't know how your kid can ride.
Yeah. Do I trust him to go across the pasture wide open with your kid? No. I don't even trust him to go wide open across the pasture with me. So that's all I got to say. He's a good horse, man. Let me stop. We were like, God dang. No, he's good, man. I like him. He's just stubborn. I had a guy tell me that those paint horses, like at what do you say, 5? What do you say? He's a little 4-year-old. He said at 6 or 7. He said about 6 or 7 years old, they start to settle down and kind of chill out a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I was telling him I was thinking about getting rid of him because he's so stubborn. He was like, "Oh, I got to paint." He was the same way for me, man, real stubborn, and then he kind of just mellowed out. So he's like, "You ought to hang on to him for a while and see how he turns out." And I don't know. I'm on the fence though. I was at work one day and we had a calf go down, and this was when I had just started riding him good outside, away from the house, and the calf went down, and they called. It was like, "Hey, you got to come pull this calf out the way." I was like, I don't want to do that. Not me. Please, not me.
Yeah.
And he's like, come on.
Show us what he's made of.
I was like, do I want to get off this horse and tie him to the fence and pull this calf out the way myself? Or do I want to chance it and maybe we'll get a good story out of this, or maybe we'll get a good wreck out of this or something?
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not getting off this horse to do no work when there's a horse here. I'm a firm believer that the horse should do all the work. I'm a firm believer in that.
Yeah.
Say that. So we hooked the little calf up. And he's about a 5-weight calf. Dead weight. He was still living, but just dead weight, you know. And he had this horse that never seen it. Well, he was kind of scared of ropes, so I'd messed with him a little bit. But we hooked up the calf and bagged him up to it and took off. And he hit the end of that line that first time. And I wish I could have seen his eyes, because he hit the end of that line and just stopped.
Yeah.
I'm kicking on him, and he's just like standing there shaking, don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Like, all right, buddy. Okay. You know, I'll take that over you flipping out, bucking, or anything like that. So I'll bag him up, you know, kind of let him get his mind right. So we hit it again. And that time he hit it, and I nudged on him, and he hit it a little bit. I was like, all right, so maybe you won't buck, so let me get after you a little bit. So I bagged him up, and I reset him, and we hit the end of that line, and I really got after him, and that booger just hunkered down and drug the calf on off. I was like, all right, there, you might be all right. So,
hey,
yeah, he made I like him. So I don't know, we'll see. Maybe
now it sounds like you don't want to get rid of him.
I don't know. I will sell anything. I'll sell the shirt off my back. So I'm not saying he's found a forever home or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. I just like him to go through my entire program
before you release him to the wild.
Before I decide to let him go. Not saying that my program is the greatest program out there, anything like that. I just have things I like to do with horses before I'm like, yeah, I'll sell him, you know. But somebody comes along and says, you know, hey, I'll give you $3,000 for him. I'm like, all right.
When can you pick? You want the saddle too?
Yes, you can have it. You know, there's prices that can go right away. You know.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, that's that horse trading world. Then it'd be like some people I know. They get a horse.
No. You're not gonna slip that in there. I am a horse trainer, not a horse trader.
That's what I said. Training world.
I'm gonna let you make it. I'm gonna let you make it. I'm gonna let you make it. But
Don't review the tape. Don't review the tape.
I heard what you said. I heard you.
No, I've seen some people they'll get a horse, ride it, somebody buys it, they'll sell it back to him, the original guy, sell it back to the original guy. They'll train on it, sell it again, and make money both times. Both times.
That's pretty cool.
That's big time.
I haven't done that, but I like to.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would like, you know what I'd like to get into? A little bit more expensive horses. That's I don't know if we've talked about this before, but I like them cheap. Ooh,
yeah,
cheap. No, cheap. And I want to get away from it, but I can't. I make up my mind. I'm not gonna buy any more cheap horses. And one will come through a sale barn, or somebody will call me and they want $300 for it.
There he is again.
How do you say no to that? How do you say no to, well, what is it? Oh, he's just a 3-year-old. He's a 4-year-old. How do you say no to that?
You say no.
No,
I got enough
you
right
don't
now.
say no. No, you don't say no. You say, send me some pictures. You say, send me some pictures. And then you make up your mind. You know, I've passed on a few of them, but for the most part, all of them are lookers. So it's like, oh.
Man, there was one the other day that was a 2-year-old that was kind of expensive. Papered up like you never seen. Mare, I'm telling you, but just a little too expensive for what I want to spend right now. And I was like, and now I'm kicking myself. I should have bought the thing and turned it. I could have turned it around for some good money. But.
See, that's where I want to be. You know, it's papered up good. I'm asking 3,500. 2-year-old never been touched. 3-year-old never been touched. You know, or Greenbrook or something. Don't bat an eye. Oh yeah. Send it my way. You know, something like that. Versus, hey, it's $300 and I'll meet you at the truck stop. You know, I want to get away from that and get into the, you know, $3,000-$4,000 horses. You know, just it looks better. You know, quality stock.
Yeah.
You know, not saying these horses are quality when they leave me. You know, not to toot my own horn or anything.
Here we go. In the Hackamore futurity.
Oh. Hey, I'm not gonna throw any shade or anything like that, but I've loved these boogers around an arena, and a banner is not one of the things that scare them. I just want to throw that out there. No shade at all, but you know,
a cow might, but a banner don't. No. That's wrong. I shouldn't have stood that.
I like that. A cow might scare him, but hey, so funny story. So that's funny. We got a horse here. Well, she's dead now, but she's an old horse. She was an old show horse, and we got her, and we were riding her down the road one day, you know, just hanging out, whatever. And the cows come over the hill. So we were riding on the side of the road, just hanging out. And there's some cows in this pasture. Well, when we come up, the cows come running over the hill, and they ran all the way to the fence and stopped. That horse was so scared. She was horrified of them cows. It was the funniest thing ever. But yeah. Not scared of banners, but scared of cows. I like that. I like that.
That's train them right.
Hey man, hey, you making some big allegations over there.
I don't train.
Was it training? Was it training, or were they truly scared of the banner now? Did they do they have a legitimate argument, or have they been catered to and pampered for so long that they've gotten away from what ranch horses are? I'm asking.
You said it, not me.
No, I'm asking. That was a question. I said, have they been pampered and catered to for so long that they've gotten away from what ranch horses are?
I think the whole the whole deal has gotten away from what actual ranch horses.
Ooh, see, I asked the question. You're making a statement, sir. I asked the question. You're making a statement. There was a post going around for a while, and it was comparing how most of your halter horses look nowadays
Yeah.
versus using horses, and it's a totally different style. It's a look and how they've gotten away. But you see that in a lot of things. Um, I don't know. You see that in a lot of things. You look at like your show cattle, like your show steers and your show heifers. Show heifers versus a cow in pasture versus an actual show heifer, two totally different things.
Oh yeah.
You got these heifers that look like steers.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
what?
Yep.
How? Make it make sense to me.
But that one could also argue, is that proper animal welfare?
Keep going.
No, I don't want to go no more. I'm just saying.
No. Keep going. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Oh man, we're gonna make some people mad with this one.
They gotta listen first to be mad. So
That's true. That's true. I don't know. You just look at these. You look at these old butterballs walking in the show ring. You wonder if that is proper animal welfare or not. It was a question we had in one of my college classes.
ooh, that's actually interesting.
That was a question, and there were some show kids in there, and they got all bent out of shape. And I think we got off the subject before we answered the question.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting point.
Well, I mean, it is. You can go to any county fair and you look at your show heifers, and they won't survive a day in the pasture. And I'm not talking in your front pasture, where the cattle are pampered. I'm talking about they wouldn't survive on a ranch.
No, and to get these animals looking exactly the way they want them to look, all the different things they do, they stick them in giant walk-in coolers to get their hair to grow. I mean, like, really?
Hey, man, but I guess that's with anything. Everything evolves, and
Yeah.
things tend to come back full circle eventually. So,
Yeah.
getting back to the cow horses and stuff like that. You never, or did you answer that question? Are they truly training these horses for ranch purposes, or they are training them for arena purposes?
They're training for competitions. I mean, no doubt.
Well, I mean, a lot of these horses that go there are studs and stuff like that, and you want me to breed, my mares to this stud and all this other good stuff, but he ain't never been on the ranch.
No, we did a ranch rodeo with some guys one time, 2 reigning cow horse guys.
Uh-huh.
And this one fellow was riding a $50,000 horse. And we were at this ranch rodeo in San Antonio. It was a college ranch rodeo, and they brought some 7-8 weight big steers, big keen horns. And that kid's eyes were like this. Look at this. It's like, and they weren't meant for that. They were meant for turning muley cows down a fence, down the arena side, They, I don't know. It's just funny to me how they talk about all these horses and stuff, but they are strictly arena horses.
But we're supposed to breed our mares to them to make good using horses.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. Give me the $300 parking lot horse and let me make him.
Yeah. So speaking of horses and competitions, what do you think of? Well, the national finals is coming up.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about? Do you know where I'm going with it?
I don't know where you're going with it, but I don't know where you're going. Go ahead. But I have a separate point about the NFR that I want to make.
Okay. All I'm saying is talking about the horses. Going to the NFR, you listen to them and they're like, oh, he's riding so and so's horse, or like in the steer dogging, there's like 2 or 3 horses and everybody rides those horses. I always liked, or it was always in my mind that you find your horse, train it up. You don't even have to train it, get it trained, put the reps on it and everything, but bring your horse, you, the competitor, and your horse come to town. Let's compete and have a show. I don't know.
So what you're getting at, what you're hitting on is the whole built versus bought argument.
Well,
or not necessarily that, I guess not. But you're saying if you've made it to the NFR, at least ride your horse.
Right. If me and you are going to NFR, you may have found a gym, like you may have found the perfect horse for this competition.
Yes,
and does everything right. I don't think it's right for me and you to share that horse. Even though you could argue on the other side of it, well, then it's all about the rider's skill.
Well,
but I don't know. I think you should bring your own horse and try to find the best you can find and ride your own.
It's a 50-50 deal though. 50% of it's the horse, 50% of it is skill from you, But to your argument, a lot of those cowboys don't even own those horses though.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Ooh. So
and a lot of them, when they get to the rodeo, they don't even ride and warm them up. They have somebody riding them and warming them up.
So it goes back to the pampered and catered and so what are you saying over there, Reagan? Are you saying rodeo ain't rodeo no more?
You said it, not me.
I'm asking questions. I'm asking a question.
But yeah, I've thought that for years now.
I like that. One thing I like, I'm not taking anything away from those guys, dude, or those women. It's awesome what they're doing. It's amazing. I could never. But I agree with you on that side of it. When you're riding, when everybody's riding the best horse, it kind of takes away from it. Every now and then you get some people that come in and they're riding one they made, and they'll interview those people and they'll talk about it. How does it feel to ride a horse that you made? And they have that spiel, but a lot of those cowboys don't, and I think it takes away from it. But on the other side of it, a lot of people can't make their horses.
Yeah, I couldn't.
So you have to buy. So I don't know. It's touchy.
See, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem if man, so and so got a horse down there. He's made this horse, and I buy him from him, already made, ready to go, knows exactly what to do, and I compete on him, and then take him to the national finals. I don't have a problem with that. If I didn't train him, the problem I had was we're all going to ride the same horse.
Yeah.
And there's only 2 stalls full in the back because there's only 2 horses that everybody's riding. You know what I mean?
I agree with you. It's kind of a do your own thing, find your own way. But they sell that spin. Oh, it's the sportsmanship in rodeo where you can ride my horse.
I guarantee you they ain't riding them for free. They're making a lot of money off.
What is it, like 25% of what you win on him?
I don't know what it is, but
I don't know there's don't give me the line. I don't know. But one thing I can say, well, I can't say that either. I don't know. One thing you won't see at a ranch rodeo is people sharing horses.
True.
Now you may be riding somebody else's horse, but you're not sharing them at the ranch rodeo.
Yep.
A lot of the horses we see are built, not bought. And
yep.
A lot of horses are bought, and it's up to the rider to make him look good. So I don't know.
You gotta know what buttons to push on them.
Yeah, this is why I care more for ranch rodeo over rodeo. Which don't get me wrong, I like a good rodeo performance. But if I had the choice between the two, when we go to Houston, we go to Houston, we watch the ranch rodeo versus the
Yep.
rodeo.
Yep.
I
Yep.
mean, it's better horsemanship. It's better. I don't know. I like I like the ranch rodeo. We're not sharing horses. You know, it's teamwork. It's true sportsmanship. It's true teamwork. It's I don't know.
Yeah. That time we went to there was one time in it was me and dad. I think my mom and sister went too, but we all went up to Houston. We was going to go watch the rodeo and everything. So we were walking around and stumbled over that Coliseum, and we were trying to figure out what was going on. Well, the ranch rodeo was about to start. So heck, we sat down, started watching, and lo and behold, that our neighbor and a bunch of people from down here got invited to it back when it was an invite. So they were in it, and we sat there and watched the first I guess it was round because
Yes, sir.
it was the first round, and they were going to run it back again like in the afternoon or something like that, or a little later. And my dad was like, "Man, let's just stay here and watch this, and we'll go to the concert later." I was like, "Yeah, I agree. This was way better than a
Yeah, no,
rodeo."
we didn't go this year, because of Corona, but
Rona.
I think we've been like the past 2 or 3 years. We'll go and we'll watch the ranch rodeo. I just it's kind of the best. Now that you got to pay to get there, it's still good. Not taking anything away from those Cowboys to get there, but kind of earning your way there is always cooler than paying your way there.
Yeah.
That's just me, but I'm not taking anything away from those guys. But it's a better show, man. It's a better show. And it mimics the ranch work more than the rodeo does.
Yeah. The Western life, that's more the Western lifestyle
Yes, sir.
than
I agree.
than and which I don't even the only rodeo event I understand on the rough stock side is saddle bronc. I don't understand bareback and bulls. I don't understand it.
Well, you got to ride for 8 seconds until the horn blows, and then
Well, I
you get
understand
off.
that, but where'd it come from?
I'm just messing with you.
I understand that, Smarty.
What's the tie to the ranch or
Yeah.
the Western lifestyle? I'd like to know that. That's a good question.
And I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's a serious question. I understand tie down. Understand
Right.
team roping.
Yeah.
I just don't understand the bulls and the bears. I don't understand.
I don't. That's a good question. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's a good question. I
And
think as the sport grew, as the industry grew, you kind of needed something.
yeah,
I don't know.
I
I could be
guess
wrong.
I don't know.
Maybe in the old west they were jumping on bulls. I don't know.
And what's in saddle bronc? They changed the saddles all up. They ain't even. You know what I mean? It's just
Right,
yeah. I don't know.
right.
It's I don't understand it, and I don't know.
They've gotten away from what it really is.
Yeah,
And there's nothing wrong with it. Everything evolves and changes, and it caters to a lot of your city people. When we started doing the ranch rodeos, um, I had some people call and they were asking about it. Is it like the rodeo in Houston? I was like, no,
yeah,
no, not at all. It was like, well, what is it? Is there any bull riding? I said, there's no bull riding. No, 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 no. What is it? I was like, well, it's actually what was done on the ranch, or what it's what they're doing on the ranch. They're sorting cattle, they're pinning cattle, they're branding cattle, they're doctoring cattle, they're loading cattle. It's actually what they do on the ranch.
yeah.
And they didn't like it. They wanted
Oh.
some bull riding. I was like, well, you ain't getting no bull riding over here. We
Come
ain't
on, throw
riding no
some bulls in, Perry.
No, sir. We're not riding any bulls over here. So they came though, and I mean, all you can do is tell them,
Yeah,
it's a ranch rodeo. It's local. It's your local people. It's your local, people you see every day at the grocery store, at Dairy Queen, stuff like that. It's the local Cowboys. They're 15 minutes of fame.
yeah, yeah. Chance
I
a
don't
little
know.
money.
Yeah. Now back to this NFR deal. My problem with the NFR, in which whatever.
No. Go ahead.
My problem with them is, why is Abbott celebrating them coming to Texas when Texas isn't even open? You want me to come to Dallas or Fort Worth, spend thousands of dollars, but I can't go to my local bar and dance and spend $1,000.
Yeah.
I have a
Well,
problem.
the bars are open now, ain't they?
Yeah, bars are open. You're not supposed to be dancing.
No, you gotta sit at a table.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
have
I don't
a problem
know.
with that.
I don't understand how everybody was so excited. Like, yes, this is where it's supposed to be. I was like, no, it shouldn't be here. Vegas is the place that the NFR needs to be. That is the place.
Yes. I'm not okay with that. You just pimped out Texas to the NFR, and we're supposed to celebrate and spend thousands of dollars to go, but I can't go to my bar and cut a rug. I got a problem with that, Mr. Abbott. Shoot, I want to cut a rug.
What if he told you, Perry, if you come up here and show me how to cut a rug, we'll open it up?
I'd go show him how to cut a rug.
Go do a jig, ain't it?
I ain't got no problem cutting a jig on national television. I asked Perry the Gamble to come up here and show me how to cut a rug. Well, I'm gonna show him how to cut a rug. I can't dance, but I'm gonna surely show him how. To try and dance.
It's gonna be interesting how it all plays out, but I think we're gonna end up getting a bad name after this NFR.
Why is that?
I don't think the setup's gonna be very good. I think it's just everybody's gonna say, "Man, this is terrible. It needs to be in Las Vegas," when we don't have a fair shake at it. You know what I mean? Since we're not open.
It's hard. You're comparing apples to oranges when you look at NFR in Vegas versus NFR in Texas. I would have much rather seen it in Louisiana than Texas.
Yep.
You can still go out and gamble.
Hell, Oklahoma.
I would have rather seen it somewhere where you can gamble and you got a fair shot at comparing them versus bringing it to Texas and we're at 70% capacity. We don't even know if we're supposed to be wearing masks or not.
Yeah.
You know, and so all these people have flocked to Texas and they have these big expectations because, Texas is the best of the 50 nifty United States. And we don't get a fair shot at it. But how can you compete? How can you compete with gambling?
That's the whole thing. The gambling, the open 24 hours a day.
The naked women, the half naked women, the midgets.
We talking about the midgets. We can talk about the midgets.
No, I'm just these are all the things you can get in Vegas. The drinking, the half naked women, the midgets, the limos, the lights, the grand hotels and the grand casinos. We can't offer that. Yeah,
half of that. That's why people go to the NFR. They don't even go watch the show. They just watch it on TV and go see the nightlife and hang out with the common people they're used to.
Agreed. So, Texans will go, and it'll be the greatest thing ever because Texans in Texas, But we didn't get a fair shot at it.
No,
and I don't think we ever will.
No, I think this will, on top of everything, it'll be a bad taste in everybody's mouth. Oh, when it was in Texas, it wasn't very good,
Also, if it does go back to Vegas, on the other side of this argument, I went to the NFR in Texas. Not many people will ever be able to say that again. Will maybe never say it again.
Truth.
So that's one reason to go. I went to the NFR when it was in Texas, and that's kind of the only reason I went.
Yeah, they had it in Texas one year, and I went to it.
But for all that, I can go get a ticket stub about the trash and just frame it like that. To be honest, if I'm being honest, I got some family in Dallas. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna need you to grab a couple of stubs out the trash and mail it to me. My kids ain't born yet, and I can't wait to tell them I went to the NFR when it was in Dallas.
Yeah.
I got
they
the
grow up
ticket
and hear
stub to
this.
prove it. Yeah. Daddy lied. Hey.
Hey.
Ain't that a song? Daddy lied. What was that song? Alyssa lied.
Alyssa lied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's totally off subject, but yeah.
Yeah.
That was a horrible song. It wasn't a horrible song. It's a sad song, but
Very
yeah.
sad song.
Um,
No, man, I don't know. It's I don't know. People are gonna be all crazy and psyched out about it, and I just don't. But I think it's gonna be it's gonna be a weird year.
going to be a weird year.
Right there.
I'm here.
Oh, I think it's gonna be a weird
It's not going to be. It is a weird year.
No. I mean, like, I'm talking about as far as in the arena.
Oh,
Since
yeah.
the shape has totally changed. I think it's gonna be I think it's evened out more of the competition.
Bigger arena, bigger everything.
No, well, not. I'm not saying bigger. I'm just saying different shape, different shaped arena. Because you go to the Thomas and Mack, it's the same every year. Trevor Brazile built a replica of the Thomas and Mack so he could practice.
Yeah.
You know, he built the same size arena, same dimensions. This is nobody's ever been on it. There's never set foot in there. It's going to be an interesting 10 nights, I think.
But why wouldn't they mimic the Thomas and Mack in Fort Worth?
I don't know. Did you see the
I saw
layout
the
on Facebook?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
No, I didn't either. I don't know. I think it's gonna be weird, but I think it's gonna be an interesting 10 days.
I did see
for timed events.
I did see there was like 6 rookies going for the first
Really?
time. That I was excited about that. Nothing against the big wigs. I like when the rookies come in. I like the rookies. So I'm excited. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play the drinking game and stuff like that. I'm gonna do all that good stuff.
Heck, it's gonna be on a little earlier this year.
I might even go up to Fort Worth and and hang out and party with some of the folks when they come up out of there.
There you go. I'm supposed to. We were supposed to get tickets and go.
What?
Yeah, but you can only get them in like group packages or something. I don't know.
And you didn't go?
Well, I don't know. My friend's supposed to get back with me. I don't know if she got tickets or not.
Oh.
No, it's HG. HG, if you got tickets, you better let me know. I like to go.
I got you. Oh, I got you. Should we do an ad? I think we've talked long enough. Let's kill him with an ad.
You get him with an ad.
You flip a coin. You stand up and show him your Rhino Tequila shirt.
Oh yeah, you like my shirt?
I do like your shirt. So you got the shirt on. You kill him with the ad.
Here we go.
There it is.
I knew I shouldn't have worn this shirt. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Just want to talk to you a minute about Rhino Tequila. Now, this tequila is something you ain't gonna find on the bottom shelf of the bar. Look at that bottle. That's big time right there. Not only has it got a cool bottle, but it's also pretty good tequila. You froze, Perry.
Just keep talking.
Anyways, good tequila. You wouldn't want to miss out on this. Ask for it at your bars, your liquor stores. If they don't have it, tell them to get it. It's smooth, good, and I promise it's not like the rest of the tequila you've tried. Go get you some today. What do you think, Perry?
It's good stuff. It is really good stuff. I like me some Rhino Tequila. The only hiccup I'm running into is we're getting in the winter time, and in the winter I drink whiskey.
Yeah,
I'm a man. I drink whiskey.
There you go.
I got to replenish all the hairs on my chest.
Oh man, you're drinking American honey.
Yeah,
I think girls drink that.
How dare you? How dare you? How How dare you? Who sung that? What was it? Miranda Lambert. How dare you? 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 So, I drink. So I have a whole schedule. Um, so from March.
I thought you were gonna say morning from
No,
morning.
no. So from morning to lunch, I drank whiskey, and then from night, no. So from like March 20th to October 16th, 20th, or something like that, I drink American honey, and it's mixed. You know it. I
Yeah.
usually drink that. Did you ever have any
Have any what?
of my concoction?
Your tea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's what I drink from March to October. From October to March, I drink whiskey.
And water.
Whiskey. Oh no, only when it's cold. So like January, February, when it gets cold, I just drink, whiskey and ice. But I started off light, Dr. Pepper, Coke, stuff like that. And then in the hard winter months, when I can barely see 10 feet in front of me and the snow is so deep, I drink whiskey on rocks.
And let it melt. That's your whiskey and water.
There it is. Yes, sir. There it is. So yeah, but now there's a wrench in the plan because I got the Rhino. So at some point during the winter, I'm gonna have to keep drinking this Rhino tequila. And I don't think tequila and whiskey go good together, but we're gonna find out.
Tequila's more of like a summertime deal, ain't it?
We gonna find out.
We gonna find out. See how it settles, ain't it?
We gonna find out this winter. That's for sure. I haven't dove into it. It's been cold, so we had that cold front come through, and I need it. So I get burnt out on my flavored whiskey. My light whiskey.
Yeah.
So like the first cold snap, I'm like trying to finish up all the whiskey I got in the house, and it's usually American honey.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to finish that up so I can start buying my heavier whiskey. So this is the last of my light whiskey there, and then I can buy my dark stuff.
What's your dark stuff?
I'm a gentleman's Jack, man.
Oh, you're a gentleman.
Yeah, I'm a gentleman. I drink Jack Daniels and Gentleman's Jack. That is it. I don't deviate. I don't nothing else.
You don't experiment with all the other ones?
I drink Jack or Gentleman's Jack. If you ain't got it, I'll drink free stuff. But other than that, the one thing I will not put my hands on.
I was just about to ask.
Will not touch. Will not drink is Crown. Will not touch it.
Because you start putting your hands on other people.
Pretty much. I won't touch the Crowns. I will not touch them. Crown Black, Crown whatever, Apple, won't touch them. Won't do it. I'm not a Crown man at all.
I'll say you just knocked out everybody. Everybody I know is a Crown person.
Really?
Yeah.
I just can't. I just can't do it. I get hot.
You can't do it, or you shouldn't do it.
I can do it. You're right. I shouldn't do it. I get hot. I get mad, and it don't end well.
Yeah.
So I try to stay away from those. But there was actually a study done that said the brands of whiskey and the brands of liquor doesn't have an effect on the psyche or anything like that. So Crown makes me fight. Well, that's not the case.
Yeah.
But I don't believe that nonsense. I always get angry when I drink Crown.
We're gonna stick some Crown in a gentleman's bottle one day, and you're gonna drink it and be like, "Man, this gentleman's so good."
Nah, I know better than that. I know my liquors.
Oh,
Not
experienced.
No, it's not my proudest moment, but
I
I know them. Not my proudest moments at all, but what else am I gonna do? So
that's true.
Yeah. So are you a big drinker? Are you a whiskey man for the winter?
Not really.
No.
Not really.
Well, that
No.
sucks. Will you drink hot chocolate?
No. What do I drink in the winter? I don't know. I hate the cold with a passion. I hate it. I hate it. Hate it. I'd rather it be 110 than drop anywhere below 70.
Well, you only weigh like $110, so I can understand why
right.
you hate the cold.
That's right.
I'm not gonna say my weight, but I'm way more than
Yeah, go ahead.
110. So the other Tuesday morning, I was talking to my buddy, and he said something. I was like, nah, today's a good day, man. I woke up this morning and it was cold outside, and I said, today's gonna be a good day. At no point during the day will I break a sweat, and that is a good day for me. I don't care
Uh,
what I'm doing. I don't care what's going on. Today is going to be a good day because I won't sweat.
That's hard, man. I can't.
That's not hard. That's beautiful. And because I'm not sweating, that means I can have me a mixed drink at the end of the day too and not have to worry about it.
I don't know.
Beautiful.
I'd rather be 110. I get all stove up, cold, hurting. My foot, dude, that front blew in. My foot was killing me. I tore a ligament in my foot and had to have surgery. And it tightened up like you wouldn't believe, hurting. I've been limping around everywhere.
Nah, get what that one dude say? Give me liberty, or give me the cold, or something like that. I don't know, something like that. That's what he said. I think.
I think you're paraphrasing.
Oh yeah, that gotta be. Yeah. Dude, I give me the cold any day of the week. Any day.
I'm just glad we live down here where it changes really fast. It was, what was it? That one day it was 42 down here, I think. 42 and raining. And the next day it was like 45 and raining. And by the afternoon, the sun come out and it got up to 65. So it was a good day. That wet cold, dude. That wet cold.
That is the best.
Oh man, it ain't. For staying inside, it's the best.
Ain't much you can do. You always feel. You're right. I always feel for the Cowboys. When it's cold like that. Because you can't really work.
Yeah.
And my heart goes out to them. But
man, no joke. We were up in Mason, and we was working up there, and we ended up going up to Brady. We drive from Mason to Brady every day, about an hour. And this one morning we woke up, and it was it had been getting colder, and then a norther blew in, one on top of the other. Dude, it was so cold and raining, everything was iced over. So the guy I was with had a half top, and so we're gonna load these horses. Well, first of all, it was so cold, and I have this jumpsuit, this insulated jumpsuit, thick camo. I threw that on in the morning. I was not finna freeze to death. And so I threw that on. I walked outside on the porch, slipped off the porch, hit my butt. And actually my horses got out that night about 3 a.m. Heard all the dogs barking and everything. So guy said, man, your horses are out. So I threw the jumpsuit on, my boots on real quick, run outside. I slipped on the porch, and it was running across the yard, and it had rained, and it was ice all over it. I slipped in the yard. I was slipping everywhere, slipping and sliding. So then that morning when I got up, put my stuff on, walked outside on the porch, slipped again, hit my butt, and we got the horses and everything, loaded them in, and the back part of the trailer was ice, just all iced over. And it was a cold day, but I was in my jumpsuit, and I was warm except for my toes and my fingers. Couldn't feel them all day.
You don't salt your porch?
It was his porch.
Oh, you didn't salt his porch for him?
No. Let me go on record and say, no, I did not.
I'm being serious. Why you didn't salt his porch? Like, hey, man, you're supposed to be icy in the morning, so you should probably put some salt on your porch. Oh,
I didn't know it was gonna be ice. I didn't know it was gonna rain and everything.
Were y'all bundled up together to conserve heat?
No, we
Oh,
weren't.
I was just asking. I don't know.
No.
You didn't salt the man's porch. So I figured you might have been holding on to him or something to conserve heat or energy and whatever.
No, man, the house was warm. That thing, I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to get out of bed.
Man, I love the cold. I love the cold. I remember we were working on the Ponderosa for a while there, and this one time they're like, there was a cold front coming, and it was actually in the middle of the day. We were doctoring New Orleans or something like that. I don't know what we were doing, but we were on horseback. But the like 2 days before, they're like, we're gonna work everything, and we're gonna do everything. So all we got to do is little stuff during the cold front. We ain't got to do nothing hard or nothing like that.
Yeah.
So we fed everything. We worked everything. The day of the cold front, it was 32 degrees. I got a snap of this. I'm horseback and I roped this calf and we're on top of a hill and it's 32 degrees. And I was in heaven.
Oh, heck no.
I was in heaven. I love the cold. I don't have on no wool socks. I have one pair of socks on. I got on a pair of gloves and I got coveralls and I might have on a t-shirt in my coveralls because I love the cold.
I hate it.
I love it. My buddy come to the house the other day. We did we worked the special sale and I forgot all about him. I was like, man, I'm gonna go to bed. The door's unlocked. Come on in. We'll see you in the morning. And I forgot all about him. I went to bed and I was talking to him the next morning. He's like, man, I come in here and it was cold. I was trying to turn the heater on. I was trying to get that heater on, but I couldn't get it. We got a gas heater. I was like, yeah, man, I forgot all about you. He's like, man, I was cold. I slept in all my clothes and the covers and everything. I was like, man, I'm sorry. Like, man, I was in heaven. I was in heaven. So he's like, man, I was so cold. I was like, man, I'm sorry. I feel bad. If I'd have remembered, I'd have turned it on. But man, give me the cold any day of the week. I'll take it. And on top of cold weather, you know what you get to do?
What?
Fires.
I was gonna say snuggle. But yeah, fires.
Well, I mean, you can snuggle year round, but fires. Oh, you could actually snuggle up around a fire. Start a fire outside.
That's true.
And put a blanket down and cuddle up next to the fire outside. I don't know who in the world is gonna do this where you can go in the house, but snuggle up around the fire outside. But yeah, man, fires, fire pit, standing around, laughing, talking around the fire. Go home smelling like smoke.
Oh, I'm a fan of it. That's one thing I love about winter is the fires and going home smelling like that fire smoke. That's my favorite. Burning brush and bonfires are my favorite. I love it. Man, that's the only thing. Like when I was in college, all the years. But when I was in college, when I was in college, man, College Station used to seem like it got so cold, and I loved it because I wouldn't have nothing to do, so I'd go to class, come back, lay around the house all day, and we start a fire in the evening time, and we just sit around the fire at night. Then we cook on it or do whatever, use the coals, but. I love starting fires. I used to. It's probably a good thing to say. We had a decent sized burn pit, like one of them fire rings, in College Station, and man, when the leaves start falling out, I'd rake up all them leaves and put them in that pit and light them. I bet my neighbors thought we were so trashy, just smoking out the whole. There was a school next door, a little elementary school, and that sun smoke them all out.
You're going to jail.
Man, we'd hear sirens. We're like, man, they're coming. They're coming.
Shame, dude. I love a good fire. It's something about you go to a party or something like that, and they got a fire. I get so caught up in maintaining the fire, and it ain't even my fire. Like, man, you might want to come over here and put some wood on over here. Don't worry about it. I'll get it. I
Yeah.
just so caught up in the fire, dude. I love a good fire.
You
Love a
need to
good
stoke
fire.
it. Give me your stoker. I'll stoke
Yeah,
it for you.
yeah. Just don't even worry about it. You enjoy the party. I'm gonna take care of the fire. I got
Yeah.
it. I got it. Let,
You're that
let me
guy.
do it. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, you enjoy your party. I got it. This is my fire now. I'm here. You ain't got nothing to worry about. I got it.
I'm having a great time.
Yes. This is a great fire, dude. You did a good job. You did a good job. I'm gonna take it from here though. I like fires, but I don't like them enough to be a volunteer firefighter. I just want to throw that out there.
You like making fires.
Yes, but
You
not
like watching fires.
not the go to jail fires. Just,
Yeah.
just fires. Little fires. Not no baby shower set the world on fires.
Yes. Burn California down.
Never mind. I'm not gonna make
Yeah.
that joke. Never mind. Not those fires, but I do like a good fire. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. My parents have a one of our neighbors gave him a big truck. I think no, it's a tractor rim. He cut the center out of it.
Yeah.
Man, Sundays, Saturday nights. You go down there and they got that booger cherry red. That booger
Ooh.
is hot.
Oh yeah.
Cherry red. That booger be hot.
Yes, sir.
You gotta back off that thing because it's hot. I mean, that booger be hot. It's
Uh-huh.
wonderful. I love every minute of it. Except down there, you can't do no drinking or nothing like that. So.
Yeah. I got a little fire pit give to me. I like little fire pits. I got a little fire pit gave to me. Boy, I'm finna. And then I got this little deal. I don't know what you call them. It's like a little chimney deal, and you put a fire in it, made out of clay. You know what I'm
That
talking
sounds
about?
pretty cool. I have no clue.
It's like a little round deal that sits on a stand. And it's got a little chimney, probably about 3 foot tall, 4 foot tall. And you put a little fire. It's got a little opening in the front, and you put fire in it. Man, them things are pretty cool. They got them down
Really?
south. They got them down south a lot. I got to give one of those too. And man, I'm finna be burning them fires.
That sounds good, man. It's something about a fire that's good for you. Yeah, I can't wait. I hope the cold weather's here to stay. It's gonna mess around and it's gonna be 95 degrees on Christmas, and I'm gonna be really upset.
I hope it is.
No.
I love wearing a straw hat to Christmas, and people get so mad.
You're out of line. Regardless of what temperature it is outside, you're out of line. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're out of line. You're all the way out of line. Straw hat to Christmas.
We'll say that. We'll save the hat subject for the next podcast. Tune in next week.
I guess, and we can hear why Reagan decides to wear a straw hat to Christmas. I guess. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I guess we'll save it for next week. A straw hat to Christmas.
We'll save it for next week. It's gonna be a long discussion about hats, anyways.
Oh, I guess. I don't know. Well, I guess we better get out of here. I was like, I'm gonna finish off this drink and then we'll go. But I guess you're ready to go, so I guess we'll go. You want to kill him with some last words and benediction? I guess I'm gonna mute myself this time so you don't have any interruptions or anything like that.
All right, last words and benediction. My grandpa always told me this when I was younger, and I think it's true today.
Pause. Wait. Before you go, so before we go, not you. Thank you to all the viewers, all the views, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all that other good stuff. Thank you for listening. We greatly appreciate it. We wouldn't be here without you. Keep doing what you're doing. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Appreciate you.
Anything else for that stuff?
No.
Yeah. So yeah, be sure to check us out. If you have something that you think we should talk about or bring up, always hit us up. We'd be more than happy to talk about it. Or if you want us to call you and talk to you, just say the words and we'll call you. I guess we're gonna have to get. We're almost time for another special guest, so we got to do
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah, so if you think you can manage in front of the camera, we love to have you.
A lot of people do, but then they freeze up.
Yeah, they get in front of them cameras and ain't got much to say. They can talk all that trash,
Uh-huh.
and then they get here and then they ain't got nothing to say. So
Yes, sir.
yeah. All right. Last words, benediction, Reagan Jacobs.
All right. This is something my grandpa told me when I was little, and I think it's true today. And I think everybody could apply it to their life. It takes a lifetime to build up a reputation that you can ruin in 5 minutes. Remember that.